Special delivery. Right on time.
I grossly underestimated the box.
Hi, dear. Where is it? Woo, buddy! Did you come to deliver Dad's turbo? Thank you. Okay, great talk. Thank you. Thanks for the delivery. Allie, being the doll she is, came to deliver the new Turbski. Just came in Friday afternoon, people. Thank you. Bye. Bye, love you, bye. Bye, love you, bye. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. What's going on today, guys? Welcome back. We have got quite the action-packed day ahead of us. We have the new turbo, which we will get to. All of that stuff going back on the 05. Mark is actually on his way here as well with the parts that he painted for Project Danger here. So there's a couple more boxes that Allie brought in as well, which we'll open up. So today, Friday, we got a lot of stuff to do. First thing we did when we got here, we have already completed our downpipe wrap. You cannot even tell over here on this side where the holes were. So that should look really nice. So we have that done. We've completed one out of many things to do. So the first two boxes I already opened up. They have to do with the wheels. Most of you guys already called some of these things, but I had these ordered up for a while. Oh, that's right. We have mini spiked lug nuts for our 3/8 24 studs. We have got mini spiked lug nuts. That's right. You guys already called it. Most of you guys already like, I bet you he's gonna put spiked lug nuts on that. Hell yes. So we got spiked lug nuts for these wheels. The other thing are these little mini black bolts that I already ordered. These are black oxide, which do tend to rust a little bit. They're not like anodized. The problem that I was having was, let me see if I can get this out. Go over here. The problem that I was having is most bolt lengths, they don't go shorter than 10 millimeters. You guys can see. And you guys can see here, this is how short these have to be. So the thread holes are very, very shallow. So I was having problems finding anodized hardware under 10 millimeters. These are like 6 millimeters short or long, whichever way you want to talk about it. But these will work like so. And then I think, I'm not gonna run washers or anything, I kinda just like them a little bit more flush look. So if we paint these that satin black, I believe that they'll be good. Now I did see a lot of people comment that you could just get 10 millimeters or 15 millimeters and then cut off the excess of every single bolt. Well, if you count around, there's like 65 bolts, and I am not taking the time to trim all of them down. So I believe that was my best option. Will require some paint work, but I think just a little slight mist of paint on some of these bolt heads and we'll be good to go. So I believe we have everything figured out with the wheels, just waiting on the tires still, but those are the first two boxes. Got a pack of 50, and all of the lug nuts. So anyway, let's go open up our turbo while we're waiting for Mark here. Alrighty guys, there we are. The new turbo. The question everybody's been wondering. The new turbo, what is it? What size? Huge thank you and shout out to the guys over at Fleece Performance. The best, the awesomest guys ever. You know, whether the old one was my fault or not, we don't know, we're not sure. But they pretty much, you know, were taking care of us. They sent us out a new one pretty much the day after Monday. Pretty much the same day they sent one out for us. So huge thank you to those guys keeping us rolling for the call out challenge. What we have here, we have an upgraded unit. So this is not the same 68 that we have on there now. This is, we're just bumping up in compressor size here. This is their 471, I believe, 472. When you hear people talk 71, 72, I mean, they're pretty comparable. I believe this is their 71. It is still an 87 turbine wheel, but we did loosen up the backside quite a bit. It is a 110 housing, so it'll be able to take quite a bit of this Freedom Racing Engine Stage 2 flow. It's going to be able to handle a lot of that power a little bit better. I would say a lot of it better if that was actually a word. But this turbo will be suited for pretty much the next level up in stages. So again, we've kind of gone over the power. If you're looking to make, you know, a solid 8850 and do everything tow, this would be the next bump up for you. 72. You don't really need to go to a 75. I would say a 71, 72 is going to be the next small increase in power up from there. So if you don't really care about making 900, you want to make like 750 to 8-ish and do everything with your truck, that 68 is perfect for you. This would be, you know, your next step up. So we're going to try and make a little bit more power with this. We're definitely going to hit that 900 horsepower mark. So we're going to get this thing bolted on. If you guys need anything, fleeceperformance.com. I'm going to check on my discount code. I believe it is still in effect. I'll put it up on the screen if you guys need anything from them. If you have any questions, anything, or even if you want one of these sweet stack covers so you don't get soot everywhere, you guys already know, fleeceperformance.com. Go check them out. Awesome products. You guys know we've been over everything. Pretty much this whole entire combination is fleece and freedom combination. So again, you guys know, huge thank you to them for continuing supporting us. So anyway, that's it. I believe Mark is about ready to roll in here any second, and then we can go over that stuff. Alrighty guys, there has been a massive jump in time as usual. Mark came by, it's now 7 o'clock. He dropped off all of the plastics that he painted. So we pretty much, talking about it, we started putting it back together, and before you know it, 2 hours, 3 hours went by. We got all of the panels put back on so I can show you guys the colors that he painted everything. Everything's pretty much back together. Really just waiting on the tires to come in, but the Danger is looking so good. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a light. I'll just grab my cell phone here to show you guys this color, because you're not going to be able to tell in the dark here. Changes colors in the sun. So anyway, well, I'll go, come over here, boom. Of course it's black. What did you guys think? But it's not just any black. This is the same black that I painted my pull truck when I had it, and it is a custom black. I think Mark, it has got green and gold, metallic and pearl in it, and it has got a really killer gold shade behind the black when the sun hits it. We will have to wait. All the sun has left us for this evening, but when the sun hits this thing, boy, watch out. So this is by far my favorite color ever. History. I love this color. I would paint everything this color if I had to, but it is extremely expensive. Even Mark doing it, man, like it is. Mark knocked it out of the park, and of course we tinted the headlights. And Mark actually got these. I think they were off Amazon. Beam Tech LED headlight kit, which, wait till you guys see these. You guys, this is the most decked out Ranger ever. Look at that. They look so killer. The low beams work, the high beams work. They are, of course, you guys can't tell on camera how bright they are, but they're insane. They are insane. So this thing has just, oh, it looks so good. And then when the wheels, I'm speechless here. I'm speechless here. Just imagine. They're gonna look so good. Got the spiked lug nuts, got the different bolts that we're gonna paint up. Mark approves of the bolts on that, so we're gonna go ahead and run with that. But we got some more stuff coming. This is just the way it looks right now, but it's gonna look even cooler. We've got a couple other things coming for it. It's really shaping up. It looks cool. I really dig the painted versus kinda, you know, we'll get this shined up a little bit, but again, huge thank you to Mark. He couldn't be more pumped about it. I couldn't be more pumped about it. I don't know if there's a nicer, cooler Danger out there. So anyway, what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna finally get to getting this turbo installed here, and hopefully get that done this evening. Probably going to take a couple hours to get on, but we're probably going to fast forward through some of that. You guys have been over, you know, I separate the turbo into 3 sections. The exhaust housing, I get that bolted up there, the center section, and the cover. We will get this cover powder coated before we leave for North Carolina, but for now, just to get some miles on it, make sure everything's okay, we'll leave it black and then worry about that later. So that's the plan. Then we just have to do the exhaust, get all the pipes back in here. We'll see how far we get tonight and go from there. but spent more time on the danger project than I was anticipating today, but that's okay. We can get this crossed off the list and done. And yeah, we'll keep moving along here. So that is the update, folks. Alrighty, halfway through check update here. Got the exhaust housing on, center section on, got the turbo lubed up, the feed on, the drain on. It does look like this is a 472 on there. The back side of the cover actually says 472 as well. So this is a 472. We just have to run the pipes, put the boots back on, clamps back on, exhaust back on. I probably will drop this oil out of here, change the oil again quick, and I think that is pretty much it, guys. We are closing in on firing this thing up. We're making pretty decent time. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Started getting all of the this stuff cleaned up, the other boots cleaned up. I am going to use, of course it fell on the ground, I have to clean that up. I don't know if I mentioned this. Yeah, this is dirty. We are going to be not reusing. We are going to be using new boots on the driver's side of the intercooler. I was actually using old boots by the time that came in, so I don't know if that was an issue or not. The two on the passenger side were new to begin with, so we should have all new. Alrighty guys, we are all set for this evening. Getting ready to fire it up right now. Got all of the intake hot side piping done. Exhaust is completely done. We did drop the oil, put fresh oil in it, new filter, just as one last precautionary measure. The only thing that is not connected is our cold side pipe and new boots for that. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to let this run, maybe even high idle just a little bit, just to make sure any kind of water condensation is going to get blown out. Just let that run one last time. Other than that, we are pretty much done for this evening. What time is it? What time is it here? Oh, it's 10 o'clock. Crap, I thought it was 9 o'clock. So what we're going to do is we're going to splice this maybe in like 3 sections, get 3 boots out of this, and run new boots on the other side, like I said. I do definitely just want to at least fire this thing up, so that's what we're going to do now. Fire it up. I don't want to open up the garage door because it is bug season, and I left it open for 1 second, and we already got bugs in here, so probably not even going to let it run all that long inside here. So the neighbors over here were complaining the first night that I pulled this in here and dropped the exhaust out of it because of the burnt oil smell. We do have some like kind of separation in the, you can kind of see over to their side. They came in here the other day, the first day, and thought there was like an oil fire in here, which there was, but just a week ago, inside an exhaust. So anyway, I'll stop talking. Let's fire this thing up. Alrighty guys, we are finally home. It has been a late night. I think it's close to 11 o'clock now, so we're gonna go inside, eat some dinner, take a shower, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Big day. We'll drive it tomorrow. I'm ready to fall asleep like right now, but super pumped for the 05 to be back. We'll take our first drive tomorrow. That's it guys. I'll see you tomorrow. See you.